I've lived in this apartment for 41 years. My husband and I moved in here when our twin sons were 5. I love my apartment. I love the neighborhood. I don't drive, I walk a lot. I can walk to my grocery shopping. I know my neighbors. I think a sense of place is just central to our well-being. To feel safe, secure, a place where you have your family and friends come, where you cook food, a safe haven. It's very important to my well-being. I got a call from Nick Fish, our city council member, in September 2019, and he said, I have an idea I want to pitch to you. I want the building that NHA is building in Northwest Portland to be named after you. I have their approval. And I was very taken aback. I never would have wanted a building named after me, but this building, and to think that older people and people who've been homeless and people who are disabled get to live in this great neighborhood with all of our parks and our transit. And it will be a beautiful building. That means a lot to me.
Susan Emmons is definitely one of the most focused, determined people that I've met. Over Susan's 30-year career with Northwest Pilot Project, she really made her mark by ensuring that the community and the elected officials always knew that there was a need for more affordable units because seniors needed a place to live. The Emmons Place project is like a dream come true for Northwest Pilot Project. We're really excited because there are about 48 units for low-income seniors, and housing units are so hard to find, especially those that are in a quality building in a great location.
I walk around the neighborhood and all the time, and I run into people who Northwest Pilot Project housed maybe years ago, just coincidentally, and I was mulling over the name, and I ran into a man that we had gotten into housing in 2007, and I said, what was so significant to you when you moved into your apartment? And he said, you're in survival mode outside. You can't think past your survival. And what this apartment did for me is it gave me a place to start from. And then I thought, that's a good word and a strong word.
On behalf of the City of Portland, I'd like to extend my warmest congratulations to Susan Emmons and Northwest Housing Alternatives on the groundbreaking of Emmons Place in Northwest Portland. Our city is far better because of Susan Emmons' leadership. She led Northwest Pilot Project for more than 30 years, where she championed affordable housing for people with limited and fixed incomes and few options of where to live. During her professional career, Susan's passion and brilliance was responsible for 8 downtown buildings remaining in place as affordable housing, much of it for our elders. During her career, she helped preserve over 800 units of deeply affordable housing. I want to applaud all of the hard work that makes this groundbreaking possible. With this groundbreaking, we can now say that 9 buildings can be credited to Susan's work, and 1,022 homes will be in place for the most vulnerable members of our community. What a tremendous career milestone, and what an incredible contribution to our city.
On behalf of the Portland Housing Bureau, we are pleased to be able to support the Emmons Place apartments with Portland Housing Bond funds. I'd also like to thank and congratulate the project partners, Northwest Housing Alternatives, Northwest Pilot Project, and NAYA, Native American Youth and Family Center. Your thoughtful and intentional work will ensure that the Emmons Place will provide a safe, welcoming home for 144 Portland families. Thank you.
I think NHA is one of the finest nonprofit housing developers we have. They build beautiful buildings. They operate them well. They're good neighbors. I'm thrilled that they're the developer and owner of this building.
The development of Emmons Place is many years in the making. The level of partnerships and the number of households that it'll help, it's a perfect fit to NHA's mission of creating opportunity through housing. NHA provides affordable housing options for families, seniors, and people with disabilities. Over our nearly 40 years, we have renovated and built rental housing for Oregonians across the state whose incomes are extremely limited. Currently in our portfolio, we have almost 2,000 units, and in our development pipeline, nearly 1,000 additional units, including Emmons Place. When it's completed in the spring of 2023, Emmons Place will be home for 146 individuals with supportive services on site, programs provided by Northwest Pilot Project and Native American Youth and Family Services. The whole intent here is to move people from homelessness to permanent housing. And we're so happy that Susan Emmons would lend her name to this wonderful project.
Metro wants to congratulate the Northwest Housing Alternatives on initiating construction of the Emmons Place apartments. This will provide needed housing for income-adjusted people as well as for seniors with supportive services in downtown Portland. Plus, it's close to the MAX red and blue lines, which supports transportation-oriented development. We believe it's a win-win for everyone.
Many partners have joined Northwest Housing Alternatives to make this project possible. Our funders include the Portland Housing Bureau, Oregon Housing and Community Services, Metro and their transit-oriented development program, Key Bank, Home Forward, and the Joint Office of Homeless Services. Our construction partners include Carlton Hart Architects and Bremick Construction. And our nonprofit partners are Northwest Pilot Project and Native American Youth and Family Center.
I'm greatly honored to have a building named after me, and I think what's going to make me really happy is that people my age are going to be able to live in this beautiful neighborhood that I consider a paradise, and that's thrilling to me.